Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Troy Devlin. I'm an integrative nutrition health coach. I specialize in weight loss. I thank you so much for tuning into the channel. If you're new, I ask that you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff. Help me spread the message of health and wellness, and help me hold the space for people who need it, people who are struggling to lose weight. That's what I'm passionate about. And if you're out there and that's you, all is not lost, right? There's hope. There's more than hope. In fact, you're on the right track, right? If you're researching this stuff and you have access to the internet, and you got this, and we'll help you get to where you need to be. But in this video, I thought we could talk about a conversation that I had with one of my friends the other day, and she happens to be a very fit individual, and she's aware of the How to Lose Weight series on YouTube, because I told her about it, and I asked her, if she would share anything with the audience about how she stays in such incredible shape at the age of 50 years old, and the interesting thing is that she doesn't exercise or diet really. So what she told me I thought was really interesting, and it has to do with something that we talk a lot about on this channel, and that's mindset. And what she shared with me was that she felt like she was lucky that she enjoys the foods that happen to support her and allow her to maintain a very nice figure. So it's an interesting frame of mind, and one that can be cultivated. So the takeaway, if you have to lose some weight, I invite you to consider reframing how you think about the foods that enable you to do that. I'm sure that if you have been struggling with weight loss, that you have done the research, you've had access to the internet, you probably have tried eating certain foods. You may have had success with losing the weight, but you tell yourself that you don't like those foods. It's up to you what you tell yourself about how you feel about things. The story you tell yourself is up to you, and you can change that story, and sometimes changing that story is good self-care. So again, when it comes to food, you probably know the types of whole foods, clean foods, bland foods, maybe the same foods or similar foods all the time, right? Because that's how people oftentimes are successful. But what if you just changed the way? What if instead of considering those foods to be punishment or restricting, or these are bland foods, these foods don't taste good, what if you just told yourself, I like these foods. These foods taste good. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're hungry enough, whatever food you have starts to taste good. So get in touch with that hunger maybe and find out what real hunger is. Guys, don't eat your feelings. We don't want to go down a rabbit hole on that. It's a whole nother video. But the point I'm trying to get across is that it's okay to have a little bit of gratitude for your food, right? And eat it in moderation and with mindfulness. And hey, it's just something to consider. I would never tell you how to think. I'm just telling you what I think, and sometimes it's easier to change our minds. It's easier to change, how we think about something than it is to change our body. If there's something about your body that you don't like, I promise you can change it, but it's gonna take a long time, and you can change your mind just like that. And that's why it's the most efficient way to affect change. Real change, honestly, guys, is identity change. So change the story that you tell yourself, and that's the easiest way to really change anything about your body that you want. So if you thought this was interesting and you'd like more like this, I ask that you like, subscribe, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks again.